let me quickly just talk you through why I even bothered buying this machine in the first place. So, back in the days, early 2022 I think it was, I bought the then fairly new 16-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro, the baseline version, Apple's first Pro generation with an Apple Silicon chip. The reviews were great, outstanding performance, especially with native software like Final Cut Pro, and at the time, it was a true revelation for me. When I got the M1 Pro MacBook Pro, I actually had a 15-inch MacBook Pro with an Intel chip and the Touch Bar, and that MacBook's performance was so terrible that I had actually used my 11-inch iPad Pro for all of my video editing for at least a year at that point, which, as you will imagine, was by no means a great solution either, with tons of performance issues, that small screen, and crashes and so on and so forth. So, yeah, being able to actually edit videos on my MacBook without any lagging or hiccups or burning through an entire charge within just 1 hour. So that sounded very, very promising to me. Buying a MacBook Pro, even the baseline version though, was a huge financial investment for me considering how small this YouTube channel is, and that I bought this machine specifically for video and photo editing. But I would say that it was well worth it. I would even go so far as to say that the M1 Pro MacBook is probably the most important investment ever when it comes to optimizing my workflow and being able to put out higher quality videos, probably even more important than any camera purchase. But there has always been one glaringly obvious issue with that 16-inch MacBook Pro, and that is just the size and weight. Now, obviously, I could have just gone for the 14-inch MacBook Pro instead, and obviously back then I thought long and hard about doing that, but I ended up opting for a 16-inch MacBook Pro because, again, I came from that 15-inch MacBook Pro and I sort of just feared that moving down to 14 inches back would just feel like a bit of a downgrade instead. So I really wanted to go all in, and truth be told, that 16-inch display on the MacBook Pro is just the most glorious thing. So glorious, in fact, that I have pretty much abandoned this 27-inch 4K Samsung display that is sitting on my desk right now, because while it is sharp and big, that screen is just terrible when it comes to coloring, and so I've just used this big 16-inch display for all things color grading since I got it. That being said, up until last year, 2025, I actually didn't do all that much in terms of traveling. Yes, obviously when we went to vacation here and there and visiting friends and family, and I might have even taken the to a cafe here and there. But yeah, it really wasn't much of a regular occurrence. But since 2025, I started working a new job, and that job requires me to stay in hotels or travel to different cities, different places, anywhere from 2 to 7 nights each month. Anyone sometimes ask me, how I'm able to make these videos and shoot photos while working a very time-consuming job. And this right here, this is the
4 steps to get exactly what
whatsoever. And so, yeah, when it was time to export those files, I just decided to hit the shower. And when I got back out of the shower, I was pretty much unemployed and pretty much done with exporting those files. As for video editing, I've actually used this MacBook Air to edit the vast majority of the videos that I have uploaded over the past 6 months or so. So pretty much over the second half of 2025. And again, no issues whatsoever. Yes, obviously there's less screen real estate for editing to have your timeline and everything in place, and that can be a bit of an issue at times, but it's never really been bad or kept me from finishing any project. And so in terms of just the raw performance, yeah, again, no issues whatsoever. No hiccups, no drop frames, no crashes, no performance issues. It can easily handle multiple streams and layers of 4K bigger screen. Trade-offs are well worth it for the file management, especially when you're using it mostly like on the go. So in conclusion, the only real annoyance that I have with the file management is that it doesn't have an interactive sneak upgrader, meaning that I'm now backed into real life edit photos from the files from SD cards. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you are considering getting yourself a MacBook for this kind of stuff and you're wondering whether you should get just a MacBook Air, because obviously also 15-inch MacBook Air if you just want a bigger size. But yeah, if you're wondering if the MacBook Pro would be the right choice, but if you need the extra